Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Total Package Show. I am Rajon Brown and I'm just so happy always to be back. We're in season 7 of this show, and this season we're looking at the hard conversation which leads us to forgiveness. And I know you've been enjoying the episode so far. I see the comments, I see everything, and today will be no exception.
It's real, so much fun. Have a good time, yes you will. Got style, got class. Get in the zone with a total package show. Come on over to the total package show. Come on over to the total package show.
I have with me today Melissa Fearon, and you'd have heard of her story before, where she was she was treated unfairly. Let's say that,
Yes.
she was she was sex was taken from her. Can't say certain things. I heard that you can't say certain things. So unwillingly, and she was left to die. But I think God, when God have plans for you, nobody else can take what other plan that God have for you. Hey Melissa, how are you?
Hey.
You're
Or
beautiful.
thank you.
Yeah, so my good friend Shelly, she introduced me to you, and um you have a touching story, and I am so happy that you're at a place where you can share your story,
Yes.
and a lot of people, we stay in the situation that life gives us,
Yeah.
and we just kind of suck it up there, when our story can help other people. And we're hoping that you sharing your story over and over will help somebody. And today we know you're gonna help somebody, don't it? You're gonna help somebody. So we are, the set looks different because of your situation that we're going to. But tell me, where you originally from?
Kingston, born and growing
Yeah,
Kingston.
Kingston girl.
Hmm.
Yeah, Kingston girl. And I don't know why you look like a Queens girl.
Yes.
You went to Queens.
Yeah.
Oh, I tap you, pretty girl, like Queens. So growing up, what was that like for you?
Well, growing up for me was quite interesting.
What made it interesting?
Um,
She's gonna talk up so they can hear you. Cause she can talk loud,
it's just my childhood was very exciting because I got to tap into doing the stuff that I really love to do. I wasn't restricted. I was in performing arts. I did ballet, jazz, tap dancing. I used to swim, so
Whoa.
I was just in everything,
Yeah.
because I just like to express myself. I
Mm-hmm.
like to, do plays, you know. So from I was a little girl, acting was something I always wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up to when I started high school, I went to drama club.
Whoa.
We put on, we play them one thing, and then I was in a performing arts school called Little People.
Oh, you're, Ashes, Conroy and Michael and all of them.
Yes, but it was more Little People is Kathy Levy.
Kathy Levy, yeah, man. But most of them branch out. Tessa and all of them branch out
Everybody do
from
it,
Little People. I was gonna ask you that.
it's, Miss Levy was the person in charge of
Yeah.
Kathy Levy Team Players Club. So that was where I started out, grooming myself to
Mm.
get to where I want to be, in terms of my talents,
Yeah.
because I had so much of them, but I didn't know which one I wanted to harness the most.
Yeah.
I was just doing everything. But anyway, throughout my life, I've had some unbalanced stuff
Yeah.
going on in it, like especially you don't know your parents, they go through their thing. So, them things that kind of affect you sometimes.
See, your parents went to divorce and
No, actually, it wasn't, but almost.
mm-hmm.
They were having
conflict.
lots of conflict and
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But that was just a part of it.
Mm.
And then there were other parts where I was like younger, when I was like maybe 6 years old or so.
Mm-hmm.
I was raped. And
At 6 year old.
yes, So I don't know if it's a generational curse or something, but um, you hear them say you have to take bad things make joke because you don't want to like break down every time,
Mm.
So I try to not get too emotional about it because I was 6 years old. I didn't know what even sex was. I didn't
So
know
who
what
was the person? Was somebody living in the household with you?
no, it was actually the next door neighbor's son, the landlord actually son.
Mm.
Yeah. And he didn't get in trouble for it because at that time my father was a police officer.
Your father?
Yes. And if my father found out about it, maybe my father would be in prison now.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't let him know, and then they just hushed it up.
Or you ushed up?
No, I didn't know even what happened.
Oh, you didn't know that you were?
You know how they found out?
Uh-huh.
I was my aunt. She's a nurse, and she was assisting me to bathe one evening.
Mm-hmm.
Because, as a little kid, you can't really scrub yourself that good because I was a 6-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
So, she was assisting me bathing or whatever, and then she saw blood on my underwear. And she was wondering what, and she started to ask me questions, which I didn't know how to explain to her how it got there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know it was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I'm like a tomboy. I used to climb trees, ride bicycles, so she probably thinks I'm gonna hit up my pokey on the bicycle, or or I don't know. But anyway, when she got to the root of why it happened, because eventually I explained to her that me and the guy was playing around the back in something because from a little I always loved the driving. I love to drive.
Mm-hmm.
Like so I was in this old van, I can't forget. I was in this old van. You know those old antique Jeep looking van.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it was always parked. It wasn't driving, it was just always so it was like people used to go in there and just sit down and just
Yeah, I
hang
know
out.
those.
Anyway, so they're in there and whatever, but at this time now he was playing a game. So whatever happened, that was the game. I didn't know it was a game. I didn't know what it was. I just know said this is my brethren where we par with every day in the yard. This is my next door neighbor's
How old
son.
is he?
He was like 16 or so.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so that was where it all started
Mm-hmm.
in terms of my sexual exposure.
Mm-hmm.
And then not knowing how to deal with it or channel it or whatever. I didn't understand. I just knew that everybody was angry with him and I couldn't get to talk to him anymore. And, whatever. It was just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, moving from there. Um, all that stuff happened because you don't know, you get into trouble, you go in school, you get into. 'Cause I was really, really a troublemaker in
It's
school.
because I heard, when she's talking, I can hear the bad.
Yes, I was a troublemaker in
So
school
were you an only child?
for my dad,
Mm.
but I'm the wash belly for my mom. I have an older sister.
Oh, so your dad is still here? Huh?
Two of them live in the States. Actually, my mom came down to come and take care of me since all of this happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just so
And
grateful
your
for
dad is
my
still in
mom.
the States?
Yes, he's there holding the fort.
Mm.
So she's out here with me right now,
Okay.
getting me, make sure I go to my doctor's appointments and stuff because post-surgery appointments are very important,
Yes.
especially when it comes to a spinal cord injury,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So they diagnosed me a paraplegic. That means that I have no feelings from the waist down
Mm-hmm.
and I have to wear a catheter and Pampers.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm graduating because I'm learning how to have more independence in terms of self-care.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't really want to go into too much in depth
Yeah,
because it's kind of,
yeah, I do understand. All
but
right.
it's.
So before we're gonna backtrack just a little bit
Mhm.
because I mean, growing up, like your life sound exciting because I love the performing arts.
Yes.
I love the performing arts. What did you want to be?
I wanted to be an actress.
It's just a pretty good. Actually, I'm a pretty actor. I don't like Ali Berry. Ali Berry actor, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if it's the right a while ago.
Sorry.
But yeah, you want to be an actress?
Yes, I wanted to do that. First I started out doing just like
Mhm.
plays and stuff, and
Mhm.
then as the time goes by, actually my first music video I did,
Mhm.
I was going to Queens at the time.
Mhm.
Little did I know, because I never read the rule book. I wasn't supposed to be in any music videos. That was against the school rule.
Oh, say big trouble this now. So
So
whose music
me,
video was it?
oh
Cartel?
my God. No, them time the cartel wasn't what I say, famous yet.
Yeah.
It was, remember that medley where they say, we not so kid look if we wear no name brand. I want to do them, I wanna do
Them. Yeah.
and Michelle Montana and Big Fat Fish.
Yes.
That was the medley. And they were shooting it up by Asylum. Director was Raskasa. And I don't know how I didn't get the link. I don't remember clearly. I think maybe it was Raskasa himself because I used to always try to be around those people because I want to learn and I want to get in a role or
Yeah.
something. So I used to just make sure conveniently be around them, like
Yeah.
go studio and them thing there. Anyway, get the link and leave school today and I make sure I carry clothes and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, and I link up like two other friends and say, yo, I don't want video
Mhm.
come on the company too. Anyway, so reach Asylum now and waiting to get in because it's like a big crowd of people out there because my Beanie Man even had a part in it as well. It was a big medley, big hype song, Buccaneer was in it. I think Sean Paul was in it. Like it was a big,
It's a big thing.
big top video. Anyway, I ended up in that video. I was in, I think it was Buccaneers part, where I'm said the more gal we have, the better. The happier we shall be. And I was one of the girls sitting beside him, and I was like, Jano,
Yeah.
Them time there, I don't even think, was I even 16? I think I was like 15, 16 when I was in that video. So that was my debut.
See,
And
so Queens found out.
yes, and oh God, them expel me and take me out of uniform because I couldn't wear the uniform for a long while. I had to wear black and white to go to school. And I had, and oh, it was so embarrassing. I couldn't be in the class. I had to be outside the door. Yeah, Miss Skin does. Big up, Miss Skin does.
That's a Queens
Rest
one?
in peace.
So you couldn't go in the class? You have to sit outside?
Yes. So I was casted out and like other students couldn't talk to me either. Like if they talked to me, they could get in trouble. They could get detention or something like that.
So they eventually expel you.
Yeah.
So what happened after that?
I had to go back.
Life.
Yeah, I had to go more sexy somewhere else. I think it was Quality Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that's on Advocacy Road.
No, it was on the road, Arden Road. That's where it was originally, but they moved. Because there's a big plaza there now.
Yeah. So what your parents said? Your daddy?
Well, my parents, they're so, I don't know, them are the best parents. They say that you choose your parents.
Yes.
It's not them choose you,
You choose
in the spiritual realm before you actually even become even a baby or even an egg or a sperm. In that spiritual realm, you chose your parents. So I think I really chose mine. I believe that one because how these two people cope with this. Like I don't think as I could have coped with me.
It's funny. You say you don't know if you can cope with you, and you can't cope with yourself. That means it's not that good enough.
No, I'm serious. Like I
Who do you look like?
Both parents.
Oh, them are pretty hair and brown skin and something.
Both of them, yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, so they were chosen.
Yes.
So you did
even when I was doing the worst, they were there. Because I've done so much.
So after Queens, you go into teenage year now, done high school and stuff. What was that life like?
Teenage years?
Yeah, go up in the 20s, early 20s.
Well, from I was in high school, I just think I was already a big woman. Like I grew up very fast. Like
Yeah.
And maybe because I was sexually exposed so early, I tapped into it a lot as time went up. I mean, not directly after it happened specifically, but like as I reached where I could feel myself, like breast growing, like the period start, all of them thing there is like then your hormones start to take over. So I start to feel myself. So, I just start touch myself or have a little boyfriend where, play with me. And and I don't reach high school yet, when this is happening. And then when I reach high school now, I decided to say I want to be in control of when I have sex. So I'm going to decide who I want to have sex with and when, where, how we're going to have everything. And that's exactly what I did. I chose who I wanted. I even got the condom myself and chose where, everything, and worked it out.
So you are in charge of everything that
And
happens.
yes, I was 14.
14. So that continues, and so you were sexually active from high school, come straight up, all of that,
Yep.
We're gonna shift gear because now you're now in a wheelchair,
Mm-hmm.
and you have spoken the story over and over, or before, because I've watched a story.
Yeah.
Um, but in a little nutshell, just tell me or tell us how you got here. It's not a little nutshell. That's probably going to the detail like you'd have done on Shelly's show, but how you got here in a little nutshell.
Mm. How I got here?
You were
In the wheelchair?
no, I mean, yeah, in the wheelchair. No. Like I mean, everybody saying that you were with a guy and like you were with him, but you're not really with him, but you usually have sex with him.
Yeah, it was just one of those relation. Well, it's not a relation.
Situationship.
Yeah, it's because I had no feelings for him. I mean, I checked for him as a brethren because that's really how we were. We're just friends, and then it became a thing. And when I tried to break free, he just wouldn't have it. Himself, him can't have me, nobody else can have me, and that is where the whole thing started. Him start to stalk me. When me try to stay away from him come on my yard, make my landlord all evict me because him threaten the landlord, all kind of thing. It just goes on. Him hit me too, to several times. I reported to the police, nothing got out of it. So, it's not like I never tried to get out
Get
of the
away from.
situation.
But you said you had sex with him, but you say you're brethren.
Yeah, 'cause it was just like a on and off thing. And then when me decided I want to cut him off, because I wasn't just cutting him off because I did want to cut him off. I had things going on in my life that I was transitioning because I did get baptized in December last year. And, I was just trying to just, get myself spiritually aligned, and being with him was throwing it off. You understand? So not the sex part, but the type of person that he is. Because he's toxic and just not the person to be.
So what are some of the toxic traits? Because people are in some situations, and they are with some people who are toxic and they don't know. So just give some people some of the traits to look for in a guy where you can pick up the toxicity.
Well, illegal activity, number one.
If I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Well, it's not just one thing, it's just so much. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, I can't just say that. It's just he's just a criminal minded person. And he doesn't respect life because he more than one time threatened me to kill me. So, this is not somebody who I should be around and be comfortable with. And I know his past and I know certain things about him where I should be like repelled by being around him. But after a while, that when I start to come to terms with myself and come to terms with where I want to be, and I decided that I want to let go, he didn't want to let go. He was just used to me being there, and because at the time when I wanted to be there, my mind wasn't in the right place. I wonder if you understand what I mean, like, because I don't know.
So you realize that you need to break free. So you decide to start. You're going to a church. That's your first big bold step.
And it's not even said church. I just wanted to change my life. Because you are the church. I don't believe that you have to go to church to be filled with the Holy Spirit, because I've been filled with the Holy Spirit and not into church.
Mm.
You know, you have to ask the Holy Spirit to come, and you have to invite the Holy Spirit. Like, even the other day I was reasoning with a friend, say, sometimes when you're reading the Bible, you have to invite the Spirit to come to help you to interpret the Bible. Because you will read chapters and it's like you can't really, you can't really translate what it's saying because you're not connected spiritually. The Spirit is not, filling you to make you understand?
I do understand.
So anyway, um
So you tell him that you want to break free, you're not gonna
when it came down to the nitty-gritty, and I said to him, say, this is it, I want to move on, and I have different things I want to do. Because me and him wasn't together. It's not like we were in a
It's just
relationship.
your brethren.
I just want to stop, and he was just like, it not gonna work, and you can't just left me so, and all these things.
That's if you're saying a female, you did that then.
Look here. In his mind, because that's how he thinks. You understand? His mentality, how him grow, and him just feel like, say, him have them narcissistic kind of controlling type person. That's him. You understand? And every time him see say me a drift, him find a way to drive fear in me. If him not threaten me, him threaten my family, or him find something for, get me attention for, I don't know.
So on this day, when you decide that you now go work, what happened?
It wasn't just the day. It spiraled down to the day. And it's like I went in his area, and I don't remember what was it again. I think he had something for me. Yes, he had a phone for me or something like that, because he always like to have my things them. Anyway, he had a phone for me, so I needed the phone. I went to link him for the phone, and then we ended up in a conversation and whatever. Then all of a sudden, we start to talk, whatever. Then it just reached to the point where abuse happened, bam, 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 and yeah, I don't want to go into detail.
Okay, so because we heard the story because he had mentioned it. So when you went to him, he took sex from you unwillingly.
Yeah.
And he not only had sex with you the regular way. So if you know, you know. So after that, what he took you?
Actually, I tried to escape.
You tried to escape,
but
yes.
escape never worked. Him catch me, and the catch him catch me now, him I try to lead me back to where he had me before. So I was trying to get my way out, and I don't know, but after that I don't remember anything, because that's after he threw me into the gully.
Oh, so his house was nearby a gully?
Yeah.
Or so he threw in a gully?
Yeah.
And then that's what caused you now to... Next thing you remember, you're in the hospital?
Yeah, but that was 3 days later, because I was in a unconscious. So even I don't know what happened after that. I just know, say, I was running, and then after that, I don't remember nothing after that.
Okay. All right, so you spent 3 months in the hospital, and it has changed your life.
Really drastically.
Drastically.
Yeah. I had to relearn everything. They say like once a man, twice a child. But going back to baby stage, now learn everything. I'm not exaggerating now. This is not Mad Melissa talking. This is sane Melissa.
Probably can differentiate. You know that is the sane one.
Yes, yeah. I'm telling you, because I'm telling you, everybody has their alter ego. So there's a mad side of everyone. Nobody is. Mad side too. Yes, everybody have that side where them have to know how to package it and know how to set the boundaries with it, because so none of us are more than the other. So that's where I had to eventually find a common ground and not be throwing blame. Because right now, if I really want to heal and I really want the miracle of God to come down and get me walking again, because I can walk again, but it's going to take a lot of therapy and proper diet, lots of things. I don't have to go into detail.
We're going to talk, because we want you to walk again. You have to walk again,
I have to.
You have to. You know, they say start when they tell yourself.
I have to. I started a GoFundMe account, and it says support Melissa's journey to walk again. And I've been doing my updates and just showing love to my supporters. Give thanks to all my supporters for GoFundMe. I love you guys so much.
We're gonna drop the GoFundMe and all of we are gonna
Yeah.
support. We're gonna drop something because Melissa, you have to walk again, and like every morning you wake up, you step foot, you gotta get up and you gotta walk. You have to
Yes.
start telling yourself like that.
Command it.
Command it.
Yes.
So to bring closure to that part, you spent 3 months in the hospital. Where is he now?
He's in jail.
Oh, he got locked up for it.
Yeah, he got bail and he got locked up again for
Okay.
some other thing. But anyway, not my
Okay.
business.
All right. So how did he ever come to look for you or anything like that?
He can't. How could he? He was, when I was in the hospital, he was locked up like probably about a week after it
Because of the
happened.
same situation?
Yeah, for what he did. They caught him.
They caught him.
Yeah. And then he got bail, but then he did something else and then he's locked up again.
Okay.
So he won't be getting bail again, I guess, because you forfeit that first bail and then you get into trouble for something else, and then I don't know, because Jamaican law is so weird.
All right. So this season we're looking on forgiveness, right? And you have a situation that that people, when they brought in a situation, I sorry, I forget it, Shelly, because I want to know how you feel about him. It's difficult to ask, and I even feel weird
So,
asking it.
First of all, this is not somebody that I just met last week or last month.
Yeah.
It's years I know the dude, right? And as I say, many more friends. So I wouldn't expect this brother here to do me this. If me want to go about my business, me go about my business. Me never sign a contract with your brother. You understand? And I've been with other guys who will have that same. So me not expect, like what he said, no, where him say, me can't leave him. Like, it's serious. Like, the man ball live in high water, and although I know them say wicked people ball. So, I never believe the tears part. But him ball, him carry on, him do all kind of antics for make me feel like say him love me, which it wasn't love. That's not the kind of love I want. When, them have some woman will say, when them man lick them, they feel the love. Me no feel the love, you can't keep it. But I just never know how to get out. That was the problem. It's not like somebody love him, they treat me or something like that. I was repelled. I was disgusted. Like sometimes, even when I have to force myself actually in intercourse with him and them thing there, because me no want him do nothing when
So you're in fear.
expect me for do. Yes, I was in fear, and it's the first in my life I've ever been in so much fear when it come to being with somebody. Like, cause me always in control most of the time with anybody when I deal with. I always control my thing. If me say me done, click down and call me back. That's it, and me done. So me don't know the brother you're there on. So anyway, at this point in my life right now, me not try for ball over things when me not have no control over, cause it don't happen. Me done in a wheelchair. Me have to just figure out my next move right now. You understand? And my next move right now is basically raising awareness of being in a wheelchair and try to deal with like the inclusion, because being in a wheelchair you feel excluded, like you can't hardly get a job because in Jamaica it's like being in a wheelchair is like the push you aside kind of vibe. You understand?
Have you ever applied for jobs?
Yeah,
And done interview?
No, but since I wasn't trying to go out, like I was trying to do some online thing where I can just stay home and do what I'm doing. But I did, and it just don't work out yet because I put in my application and everything. I just waiting for the response. But the claim say yes, the spot is there, but it just don't the job just don't ready yet.
Okay. So
I'm speaking it into being.
All right, well, let's go back a bit because I know some people are going to come to ask me. So they say you were thrown into the gully and you were unable to walk because you damaged your.
Yes, because I fell on my back. So when he however him push me, because I don't know how him push me, if he push me or fling me or what, but the way I fell on my back, and based on the head trauma and the part where my spine was injured, is definitely somebody throw me in there. Because if I fell in there, more than likely I'd go on my face.
Yeah.
You understand? So I must somebody throw me in.
Oh, so that hit, it damaged your
Yes.
head and your spine. So that it forces you now to be, you said the word earlier.
paraplegic.
Me not bite my tongue today.
Paraplegic.
Paraplegic. Yes. So you don't feel any
Yeah, I don't have no feelings from my waist down.
All right. So I love that you said a while ago that you shifted focus. So you're not focusing on what happened to you, but
Yes.
you're focusing on
How to move
how to
forward.
move forward.
Yeah.
And a lot of us, we are stuck where we are because we are focusing on what happened to us and who caused it to happen to us.
Exactly. And then that will build up the anger
Mhm.
and the this and the that. And then how do you heal? I want to heal. I want to walk
Woo.
again.
So you can't
So
walk
I
again if
cannot.
you don't let go.
Yes. Then if me not forgive him, me not go walk again. That's so me kind of assess it in myself because you see, you have to deal with things within the spirit. If you're out of your body and you're just a shell, like a robot or something, then I hope AI can help you. You know them way there, but AI can't make you be a human being. AI can't make you live a day-to-day life. You know, so I had to accept my part that I had to play in it. And I had to forgive myself in terms of the fact that I used to blame myself and say, look how I'm get involved with like a dirty boy. And, you know, me should have raised my standard. I should lower my standard to that because, I mean, I'm not trying to blow my own honor or anything, but I know no 3 grand I'm film, I could have get a better man and me intellectually, you know, me could have get one good, nice, clean man.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Because
And
even
then,
though you can't get one good, nice, clean man.
yeah, but not say I can't get in same way. Me just I say, you know, when me go pick him up, if you say me go involved with him, me never did need to. Me should have been more mindful of who I picked because that's why I say raise awareness. Because that's all I'm about right now, raising awareness. Because me don't want nobody make my mistake them. I mean, if God put me for do it, because me don't want be saying, oh, like a Jesus send me, and then something there. I just, my mind, my whole spirit, I tell me right now, say, low things to God, make him angry.
You don't take it upon yourself.
Whatever if it happen to him, justice will be served, and me need to get my life in order. So first thing, me I have to forgive myself for the bad feelings that me have towards it, where my part that I had to play in it, you know, because my parents never grow me for them type of people there. But uptown, me grow me uptown. Not that nothing is wrong with downtown, but me not grow in a certain environment for take on them type of people there. And me go out of my way.
So you have to forgive yourself for that.
Yes, I had to. You know, them say them have this new thing now when with the girl them say them like gunman, Ray. Is me I said that long time before that started.
I love when they go in that accent, you know.
No,
They're going to
but
have bad girl sound.
yeah, that's a mad mela come out now. Jesus, we can't stand her.
You can't stand the madman.
Listen, man. All right, you know, the other day, me even a reason my father up on the phone and I said that day, you know, say that Melissa would have what dead. And the reason why I say is that we have to kill certain part of ourselves, we have to murder and stab up and burn up some part of ourselves, man. For we to become the real person where God did ordain we to be. You understand? Because we can't carry the two sides. You can't tread the fence, bro. It's either you go with him or you go the next way.
True.
So that me I try to go with right now. Me I try to just face reality and just know say, yeah, this happened to you. You did make the wrong choices. Him do what him do to you. But at this point right now, how you move forward, how you healing from this. Because if I go move forward and I need to heal, the connection between the brain and my nervous system is like ultimately important right now in terms of me to walk again. So if my brain not solid, how me go connect back to my body?
Yes.
If me there stress and a fret and I worry about this man will do this to me and rare and blame and vex and this and that, how am I going to find and get for room for healing there? There's no room for it there.
Yes.
So I had to let go of the anger. It wasn't easy though, and it took a while. You know, I had my really bad days where I don't want to come out of bed. I just, you know, and I just feel like, yeah, I want to end it. I've had suicidal thoughts. But I had to pray my way out of it, and then God put something over me and kind of carry me back. Because I know, say, me no consider myself no big Christian or nothing, but me know me have a personal relationship with God. And it carry me through right now.
Mm.
And my mother can't live for my mother. I'm grateful for my mother. She left my father foreign for come down here, for come take care of me.
Mhm.
Make sure I say, you know,
How long ago did this happen to you?
in March.
In March this year.
Yeah.
Oh, recent.
I'm a big bounce back kind of person.
And you're further to bounce.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I met you and I'm now on the
Me
journey
just
with
don't
you.
want people help me, but me don't want nobody pity me.
No, we're not.
Cause more on pampers, more on wipes, more money for my food, transportation, because I had to sell my car. You understand? So right now, I need as much support as I can get right now. I'm trying, as I said, to get a job, but I want the help of Jamaica,
And
America, the whole world.
and let me just plug that in right now. And you're saying that if people to help you now, how do you want it to help you? Apart from the GoFundMe,
Yeah.
and at this point in time, we can just put the GoFundMe running as a crawl on the screen. So that's your GoFundMe there.
Yeah.
But how can people help you?
Well, one of the main things is that based on my injury, I'm a T10, T11. Part of my spine was injured. And the intense therapy that I would need to stimulate me back into that walking motion, none of them machine and a Jamaica. Like none. The only one that me investigate what probably could have helped me out was the one where them tied down pan and make you stand up a Mona Rehab. And to tell you the truth, I'm not saying that Mona Rehab is not a good rehab place. It's great. But availability to get regular appointments with them as an outpatient is quite difficult because I was so tired of being in the hospital for so long already, the surgery, everything is like, I kind of have like a hospital phobia now, where I don't want to be in no more hospital for a long period of time kind of thing. So when I went to Mona Rehab, they said that the inpatients get more therapy days, and when you get an outpatient is less, like probably once a month or something like that. Can't help me. You understand? Anyway, so I had to outsource now my own therapist, and my therapist, she a charge for her money.
What is the charge? What's the cost now?
Well, it's 7,000 per hour.
7,000 US?
No, Jamaican per session, and it's just an hour you get. And you have to, and that don't include the transportation, because I don't go to them, they come to me. It's better for them to come to me based on, the therapy that she giving me and stuff. But so far I've done quite well in terms of my independence part of it. Like I can come out of the bed, go into the chair, I can go into the shower, I can go into the commode, I can go into a car. I don't need nobody to be lifting me anymore, because she teach me now how to transfer my weight and, have that confidence I'm not going to fall, and, regain back that balance.
So you can actually stand on the legs, but you don't know you're standing. You don't feel like you're standing, but you can stand.
No, I can stand, but somebody would have to support my stand. Like I can't just stand, But I can stand, but I'd need support, leg support.
And that's an improvement.
Yeah.
That's an improvement.
Based on,
every day you get up and stand up.
every day I've
Every day,
improvements.
every chance you get, you stand up, make somebody stand up because what I know sickness it wants you in a particular place, and it's the devil wants you in a particular place.
Exactly.
So something you have to step out. So every chance you get,
And your mind have to connect, because no matter how you willing body wise, if your mind is not connected to it, because I remember one of the sessions she had me in, she said, imagine lifting your foot. And I lift my foot, and I couldn't feel me lifting my foot, but it was lifting because I imagined lifting it, so it connected to the nerve to lift it, but I just couldn't feel me lifting it. It was so weird.
Hello. You see, when you lift your foot again and you feel your lift, you make sure you're the first person you call. Because, I just said that I see it and I feel it happening.
Yes,
because it's your mind. Once you
Yes.
tell yourself, say, this is happening to you, that is what you will feel. So
Exactly.
keep telling yourself that. So you're raising funds now on your GoFundMe
Yes, that's
to
what
go overseas. How much money are you
helping.
trying to get?
Well, I put a 50,000 mark on it. But I'm nowhere near there. I mean, people are donating, and thank you so much again to the supporters.
Yeah.
Because, I don't give them nothing for put on.
Yeah.
So any little bit, every mickle make a muckle, you understand? And it is definitely going into my highest good right now.
Wow.
You understand?
So to get that therapy you need overseas,
Yes,
how
I
much
have to
money you
go
need?
overseas. Tell you the truth, I can't estimate and tell you because it's really expensive. And my type of therapy is not one time a week. And I found a place in Miami that I could go to. And I think each session is 100 US. So that would be like what, about 15,000 Jamaican?
100 US, yeah. 15,
About somewhere up
16,000.
there, yeah. And so that's just one day.
Are you on TikTok?
Yes.
You're on TikTok?
Yeah.
I don't know why I sit here and I saying that, man. My friend Daima came to mind, and I'm gonna have a conversation with her.
Dirty wine?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna have a conversation with her as soon as I finish this, and I'm gonna let her do something. I feel it. I'm gonna let her one day turn on her live for you. I'm gonna talk to her as soon as I finish this. So Daima, look forward to this. And if she should do this before, then no, I'll put the live here on this video. But I mean, I'm gonna ensure that you get the support that you need because
Oh, speaking of support, I don't mean to cut you, but you know what I'm saying? When times get tough in your life, you think says the people around you that help you, and I say it go. It's people who I don't know supporting me right now. I mean, not trying to make my auntie that cook my Sunday dinner. No, big up auntie for cook Sunday dinner. I always make sure it's my Sunday dinner and then talk.
yeah.
But me I talk about some people who me not know from Adams. And it's like they
Destiny
connect.
helpers.
Me I tell you, man, them connect, and me I tell you, I'm just grateful for them, man, because me that expect it would have been like people me know. And I not say some of the people them want me know, but enough of them, I not say them turn them back neither. I think they're just probably intimidated by what I'm going through, and they don't understand how to reach out. I'm trying to see the positive side.
Yes.
So
please.
yeah, I don't want to talk negative.
That's about it. They're gonna find you and know that they hear you, and they know that you're not holding on to anything, and you are
Can't do that right now.
you are destined
Anymore, a matter of fact.
to walk again. You have everything
Yeah.
in
And when I start to walk again, I'm not going to change. Because I told you that the Melissa that was walking before died. I was made that second chance at life I'm getting right now. Because I could have died. God could have said, just stay away the one side there, man. Because it makes sense to send you back in a wheelchair. You can't help yourself or do nothing. Whatever. You understand? I don't know. Because I had a brain injury in my skull, it cracking. Right now I can't even smell it. Like I can't smell anything.
You can't smell anything?
No. Nothing. Nothing at all. Because wherever the skull they get cracked, I guess that's where my senses is or something. I could have dumb and deaf or something. 'Cause remember the whole of them in the same region, in the ENT, ear, nose, and
God
throat.
makes everything. So if you choose one,
I guess it would be smell. I would because I want to hear, I want to see,
and you want chat.
I want to chat. So if we can do without one, I guess it would have been the smell.
And God decides, all right, my face are.
Just imagine, yeah, food I cook, you can't smell it.
But you taste it, don't you
I
taste?
can taste, but I can't smell.
Oh wow.
And it's not nice to can't smell because certain things you need to know how it smells.
Yeah.
You know? But anyway.
So is it possible to smell again? That's possible?
I don't know because
You just wake up one morning and say, what smells, sir?
Well, I hope that's how it is. But I got some prayers for it already, and I don't know. Sometimes I have hints of smells, but I can't pick up what it is.
All right, once you have hints,
Like but I don't know what it is. What am I smelling? Like say you spray perfume on me, I can't smell it. But sometimes I get these little hints of something, but I don't know what it is.
I come back.
Anyway, but as I say, the people that are supporting, like even a mentor as well, because part of the reason why I think I've gone so far in my recovery, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, is the help of my mentor. And he is actually not even in Jamaica. It's just, I met him like twice, and most of his mentoring is over the phone. And let me tell you, man, big up Willie One Lux. He is like, I don't know, I think he's an angel sent from God or something, because he know how to, because let me tell you, my head tough. Him say, this is him describing me. Him say, my head tough and I'm belligerent. But him find keen ways to get through to me, because you see, when somebody is going through trauma and they're broken, it's hard to have a real conversation with them, because you don't know if them are going to break down, or you don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Because in my situation, it's like, the first thing I had to do was to accept that this is my reality. And that took me a long time. A long time it took me to accept that, okay, this is it. This is what you're working with right now. You have to start take care of yourself better, because I wasn't caring about myself, and I never want nobody to see me. I never want to go into public. I just wanted to just hide. But, as I start to accept and start to accept responsibility and start to forgive myself, and I don't fully forgive this brother yet, but I'm getting there, because the anger has, I see where the anger has gone, because the other day I went to court and me and him, I make 4, and I didn't have any feelings. Like, I didn't feel sad or anger. I never, I just couldn't feel anything. Like, I was just blank. And I was like, good, because I thought I was going to feel sad, or I thought I was going to feel mad.
So it's getting better.
So it is. And, I just know, say, God have a plan for me.
Or I know the plans I have for you. And I mean, all of us watching here, we are going into that plan because we are going to support you, people. Melissa's Instagram, TikTok, everything there. So, and the number, is mine?
Sure.
Yeah, it's right here. So contact her if you know of anybody that can support her. I mean, I know she's bright enough to filter out what she must filter out and take what she must take. She don't want to be pitied. It's not about to call Melissa and pity Melissa, please. Don't about to make the bad Melissa come back. Can we shoot it down?
No, man.
So just support
just
her in
need that
whatever way.
support, yeah.
If you want, you said something about Pampers and something there?
Yeah, because what I like to ask for is things that I use on a daily basis. You understand? Because I don't need clothes and shoes and them foolishness there. I want stuff that I go through daily. Like surgical gloves, I have to use it daily, because in terms of protecting yourself from whatever bacteria, whatever, using our gloves, doing everything is number one. Pampers, baby wipes as well for emergency cleanups, catheters, because I have to change my catheters every 4 weeks. If you keep them in longer than that, you can get UTIs, and that is one of the things that I'm suffering in right now, because constant UTIs because of a catheter. And them type of thing there. So, and also buying medication for the UTIs, they're very expensive. And just day-to-day living, even just taxi fare business, because as I said, I had to sell my car, so now I have to take whole heap of taxi.
So for the Pampers, any specific size? Any specific?
Yes, it's small, medium.
Small, medium. There's something called small, medium?
Yeah, small, medium.
It's medium. It's medium. The small, medium.
It's small/medium, so I don't know why, but that's the size.
Okay.
That's on it. That's
and it's adults?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So there you have it. I know I'm gonna make my little package and come and take it to you. So the information was useful for me too. So if you're out there and you're watching this,
how
Melissa,
can we raise more awareness for wheelchair people?
We're gonna talk about that, because she's passionate about her wheelchair.
Yes, you know why? You know why? Let me tell you why. And it burned me so till this day. You see, when you just come out of the hospital as a new wheelchair person, them make you go somewhere for learn stuff. Because suppose me never did get my mentor. Suppose me never did bless enough for buck up on the mentor for teach me certain specific things, like weight shifting. Thanks for reminding me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because when you sit down for too long, that can cause a pressure sore. Pressure sore hard to get better.
Mm-hmm.
Pressure sore can kill you like in a week.
Mm.
So can get septic or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. You understand? So like people don't understand that being in a wheelchair is so it's demanding.
Mm. I'm sure there's a disability
There
organization.
is, but it doesn't cover certain things, and they based on remember, anything to do with the government, it's standard.
Mm-hmm.
We need something more than just standard. We need a facility where people can go and get counseling, because there are a lot of people that just for example, me.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose me never did feel confidence in me go walk again.
Mm-hmm.
And me just take it from the doctor, them say, yeah, you're going to be a paraplegic. And then just go sulk and go in a depression and da.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a facility where somebody can go and get counseling that can shift that person's mindset and
Mm-hmm.
make them help them to walk again. Maybe that's why so much people wheelchair bound in Jamaica, because but by the time they go in a wheelchair, them just feel
Let's give
like
up.
them life over,
Mm-hmm.
because there's no interaction, there's no inclusion with wheelchair people. If all right, if you are highly educated and I am not so highly educated, and you in a wheelchair and I am walking, right? Just switching roles.
Mm-hmm.
You in a wheelchair and I am walking. You more educated than me, but me more educated than you, but you will get the job because
Mm.
you are walk.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying.
So how is that fair? How is that fair to know, say, me have a certain amount of education, my master's, my bachelor's or whatever, and me can't get a good proper job because
Wow.
them don't want me in a
Yeah,
wheelchair.
it's something that I probably would have to think about and do some research on. And if you're watching this and you know who's the best person to talk to about it, I could drop in the comment section now, because you do have a point.
Mm-hmm.
You do have a point, because people are suffering because some people don't even know where to go, who to
Yeah,
go to,
great people. Look at the people
and it's
that made the
more than just giving
Paralympics.
somebody a wheelchair.
Look at Paralympics. So if you tap into something, it's just about perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can just shift the mindset
Mm-hmm.
of this person that's in a wheelchair, they can live a better quality of life. But where is that place? Where is that go-to place? When I come out of public, I was like a lamb to a slaughter being in a wheelchair. I didn't know where to go, how to move, how to get my supplies, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They know that we are new to this. So them supposed to say, all right, here's a list where you can get so and so done. Da, 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 da. You understand? We don't know nothing, everything we have to figure out on my own.
Wow.
And it was more stressful because remember, me I go through a trauma. So just imagine going through the trauma, going through the literal pain in my back after them done tear out the whole of my back and put in the rod them.
Mm-hmm.
So me I go through physical pain, emotional pain, the list goes on. And then I still have to try to figure out which part me forget this done, which part me forget that done, and try to outsource somebody for talk to, or for figure out how to deal with my wheelchair, or you understand, there are certain things that you have to know, especially like weight shifting, something simple like that. Why me couldn't learn that from when me in the hospital? Why them couldn't tell me certain things, little things, so we could have survived? A matter of fact, even just understanding the no bowel feeling, and can't feel your urge to urinate. Like I never understand that whole thing till I had to go and read up on it and do my own research, and then my same mentor tell me and explain to break it down, even gave me a book, step by step training and stuff, because these things are very intricate to our livelihood. Because if we don't know how to like curb anything to do with that part, it's called incontinence. And that's when you don't have the feelings, because your pelvic floor muscles are so weak that you can't have no control over them. So that's why you have to wear pampers and catheter. But there's ways that you can strengthen it, and there's ways that you can, so these are the things that they need to educate us about. You understand? Because if say for instance you get so much UTI, what think gonna happen to your kidneys over a period of time? You're going to go bad. Then so that will shorten your lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the things that I
I
worry
do,
about.
I do agree with you, and I'm hoping that
There's
somebody will
no
get the
go-to
message.
place. There's
I
no
hope
go-to
somebody
place.
get the message and know when you start work again, that will be your project. I know you're gonna take that on because you are now, if you're helping people in your state now, can you imagine when you come out of your state? You know, everybody good after that.
Listen,
Everybody
I'm
good
still
after
going
that.
to advocate
Of
because
course.
I even with showing my journey and my progress with whatever it is that I'm doing pertaining to my GoFundMe, because remember the slogan is support Melissa's journey to walk again. So I want my supporters to see what I'm doing. So I've been documenting videos and uploading them, started a YouTube channel, posting them on the GoFundMe so that all the supporters can see what I'm doing to really get a hang of the transitions and the developments and the hardships too, because I don't just pretty it up. I show the difficulties, I show my good days, sometimes the bad day, but I don't remember what I was going to say, but
But whatever it is that you're going to
yeah,
say, I'm letting you know that we are going to follow that journey. And your
yeah.
YouTube handle is
Oh yeah, I just remember now. It says the brain crack editor, so it's short term memory loss. So oh yeah, so I start this series like I don't know if it's a podcast yet. I don't know, but it's wheelchair life. And that is what I'm trying to promote right now, wheelchair life. Because wheelchair life is a whole different life. And I wanted people to connect with that. It's not just about being in a wheelchair, it's about wheelchair life. Just like it's a lifestyle. And it is very expensive. It is very demanding, like, because everything with being in a wheelchair, you have to have a schedule. And if you don't stick to that schedule, things can happen. You know what I mean? Like, if you say, for instance, you need to bowl train yourself at a certain time in the early part of the day, because normally when you can feel when you're normal and you can feel your bowels, right? You get up in the morning, you take your first,
yeah.
and thing. Well, it's the same thing. Once you train yourself to get up in the morning, do the thing, then say you don't have to worry about throughout the day. You take a dump on yourself and you don't know. So these things are very important. And that's one of the things I want to start finding a way to advocate more on and see if I can get some kind of I don't know how I'm going to do it. I just know, so maybe I'm just that person to do it.
Well,
I don't know.
trust the process.
Yeah,
And when God deposits something in you, He's gonna make the way for
it's
it to
true.
happen. So just keep trusting the process and just keep talking to God and say, is this something that you want me to do? If it is yes, you don't have to worry about nothing else.
Yeah.
He's gonna make it happen.
And don't forget domestic violence either. I'm not trying to stress on it too much because, as I say, I try not to focus on the negative and look at the positive, and also on the solution. Because when you focus on the problem, it's very distracting. So I try not to stress on that. But you see, domestic violence in a nutshell is up to you if you want to live or die. That is the final words I have to say on it based on my
So you pick your choice.
assessment. Yeah, man, it's either you want to live or you want to die. And you cannot accept people for who they are. You cannot. That's not how the world run. I thought that's what it was, to see the good in people, and no matter how bad somebody is, you're just going to find those five little things that did draw you to them or whatever. No. If this person is not of good stature, if this person is not self-respected, if this person don't have no love in them heart, God in them life, then they must say grass, Christian rooted or whatever, but at least have a fear of God then. You understand? And just some kind of substance have to be about this person. You can't just be with somebody because you see a couple things about them where you like and them cool and everything and them. No, that's not enough. People need to stop self-sabotaging, like, just accepting things as they come, and no. Because that's exactly what I did. I did just accept things, and it just got worse. And then by the time it reached to the point where I wanted to stop,
Mm-hmm.
it was too
Too
late.
late. So you're
No.
saying no, if you're in a situation where it's a domestic, where it's violence, stop
Yeah,
now, don't wait.
don't wait, don't. All right, from your seat start, from your see little inkling of it, even from the start, talk hard to you a certain way. Cause listen, people don't understand that. Yes, everybody have them relationship problems or whatever, but you see, when you really love and care about somebody,
Mm-hmm.
you find a way to package yourself.
Mm.
You understand? Even if you want to say something like you're vexed, you still kind of make it sound like you're not vexed.
Yeah, you
Cause you don't
package
want
it.
to hurt the person. Me know me attacking a car when me really love somebody. Me not lash out upon them. I prefer to find one cute little way to say you're ugly.
Yes.
But
Yes.
what you feel bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just about being compassionate,
Mm.
you know, have a little empathy and try to draw that kind of energy towards you. So when you see somebody coming and be like them want control you and be, you know, like them want overpower you, know that because that is not somebody.
Wow, Melissa Ferran. Whoa, this was so, yeah, it's so touching. I mean, and I love your confidence. And I sat here and I listened to you and I'm saying, I just listen to you all day because you're so positive. And sometimes all we need around us is just one positive person to make a difference. And I'm seeing you being on the stage, in and out of wheelchair,
Hmm.
just telling your story, just empowering people. And
You know what I want to do now, to tell you the truth? I want to do a course in psychology and I want to do like some introduction to like public speaking and stuff because I want to be a motivational speaker.
you are.
Because even before all of this did happen, I did have some vibes towards doing that.
You don't need no course
So
to be a motivational speaker because you've just motivated all of us. Just go and speak your truth.
that is
And then now you
true.
would have you have your working files.
Yes.
You have your support. Just go out and talk. So I'm sure, people are gonna call you for interview. Put yourself out there. Start, even every Monday morning or every Wednesday or every Friday, just put out something out there.
You know, I started to do that too.
Keep doing it
I started to do
and
it,
be
but
consistent. People
the
trust consistent.
part of the reason why I probably haven't done it more
Mhm.
is because sometimes I feel like I, I don't want to say too much right now. You know, when you're in a healing stage, sometimes you say things out of emotion.
Mhm.
So I have to really be careful
Well, be
because I
careful.
don't want to just go, because I have that mad way. Remember, it's two side to people, and I don't have to tell you, but I'm a Gemini.
Mhm.
And when people are Geminis, it's like they have a split personality kind of thing going on. And I think that's probably why I have mad Mel and I have nice and cool and nice, Mel. But there is a balance in life, and I believe in relative
I
balance.
love it, but keep doing that, Melissa.
Yeah.
Just eat when you on your good days when you have the good meal, just record couple episode and just put it out there so people can see it because
Yes,
somebody's gonna pick you up and
I
come
do. I
talk to
do
you.
it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do
People, Melissa Ferran is the name, and I talk to Melissa every day. Our YouTube channel
it.
is um
Melissa Ferran.
Melissa Ferran. Just go on YouTube, type in Melissa Ferran. It's in the description box. Um, her GoFundMe is on the screen now. So people, make support Melissa, make she walk again now, please. Just go and drop something. Make God speak to you. Anything God said. If God said put $1,000 line, put $1,000 line, man. If God said 100, 200, 300, 300, just follow God. And if you can help her by sending some pampers, because there's no, is what we need, is what we
Exactly.
need, So if you send some pampers, some wipes, whatever it is. Her contact information is on the screen. Touch base with her, and I don't normally do this, but you can contact me as well and say, all right, may I have this to drop off, me come pick it up, and then I'll take it to her. So people, Melissa, it was nice having you. I
Nice
enjoyed our
having me.
conversation. It wasn't so bad, don't you?
Yeah, you hear you tell me nice having me. I say, yeah, nice having you.
Yes. Authenticity creates an audience, and I thank you for allowing me to be my authentic self, and in so doing, create a beautiful audience like you. So until next week, when I bring you another episode, please remember to have faith and remember to love.
over to the Total Package Show. Come on over to the Total It's real, so much fun. Have a good time, yes you will. Got style, got class. Get in the zone with a Total Package Show.